everybody. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this video is going to be a little different. We are just going to do my hands. And the reason for that is I am not feeling well. And I'm not camera ready. Let's just put it that way. So welcome, welcome. My name is Carol, and I am the creative owner and blogger behind Be Inspired Market. So as you're hopping on, say hi. Bill is watching comments, so he will give you a special shout out just for hopping in and doing this project. We're going to be doing a repurpose of something I used before, and we're going to make it into a fall sign. So it's going to be, there's a lot going on tonight, but what I'm going to do, what I think is going to be easiest is to go through sections and then tell you the products as I'm doing the section versus telling you all the products and then getting a little overwhelmed. So this is really going to try to keep it more streamlined so it's easier to follow. So I know you guys are just seeing my hands, but trust me, I'm doing you a favor right now. So again, hop on, say hi. If you're a newbie, please comment newbie. I'd love to send you a message and let you know what we're all about. And tonight, if you are, Bill's got it all set up. You got it all set up, honey? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. If you are a top fan, I ask that you comment top fan because I have a special gift for you. So both of you, if you can comment, would be awesome. So anybody hopping on that I need to say hello?
I am not there yet. But
oh, he's not there yet. You getting there?
No.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh.
Jan says hi from Georgia.
Oh, hello.
Chris says hi, sweet lady. Laura says hi.
Hello, guys. Okay.
Mo Minnie, hi there from St. Louis, Missouri. And Vicky says, hey, lady.
Ah, hi, guys. All right, so we're going to be doing a project tonight. It's a fall sign. So some of you that may have been following for a while, we did a makeover of a frame that I bought from the Goodwill. And it was a frame that I took the backing out, and then we only used the glass portion in the frame to make the bakery sign that's in our, where we have our shelves and our baking items and stuff, and we did a cool project. So if you didn't check that live out, go check the lives. We do have it on there. But when we were taking apart the frame...
Laura says, top fan.
Oh, there you go, Laura.
Chris
Thanks.
says, top fan.
Oh, awesome, guys. Yes, BirdieBot will set you up. Just make sure you, after, you don't have to go now. You can go later. Look at your messages.
Sylvia says, hi, newbie here.
Oh, welcome. Okay, so this is the backing of that frame, okay? So you guys can even see it has all this stuff that we're just going to kind of leave. So that's what we're going to be using for our fall sign. I told you I'd find a purpose for it, and I did. So with everything that's going on here and how tall it is, it's not necessarily a sign that's going to go outside because we want obviously something taller. This I feel is going to look good on a buffet, like leaning against a wall. If you have a mantle that has a wide enough mantle, what is that called? Shelf, you could probably put it up on that too. So, okay, so like I said, we're going to go in sections because there's a lot going on, but super easy, really 3 parts to all of this, and you can do it on anything. So you can use any surface you want. So what we're going to play with today on this part is we're going to play with the Crackle Medium. You guys know I love this. So this was from Amazon. It's Folk Art Crackle Medium. I already did my base coat in Waverly ink, which is their black. Waverly comes from Walmart. So, and then we're going to put a top coat on of Waverly's white. So when you use Crackle, you need a base coat that's going to come through the cracks. You put the Crackle on, and then you put your top coat, okay? Has anybody used Crackle before? It's super easy to use, and it gives a really cool effect. So all I'm going to do, I want really big cracks, because this is, I don't know, it's fall-y, so I don't want it pristine. So I'm just pouring the Crackle on here, like you guys can see, and then I'm going to take my brush. Actually, I'm going to use more, because I really want a lot of Crackle. And then you just use a foam brush, and you're going to put it all over your surface. You guys can see that. And crackle is really easy to use. I mean, it really is just painting it on. But if you want big cracks, you put a lot on. If you want little cracks, you could just put it on, like if we didn't want cracks there, we could just leave it bare. You don't have to put it on your whole surface, but I'm going to.
Kathleen says, hi, good to see you and your great ideas again.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I told you guys I was coming on, and I got a cold from my daughter, and I've just been going through it, but.
And Chris says she's never used crackle before. So
Oh, you have it.
Keep watching, Chris.
It's really cool. It is really cool. We did, if you didn't catch the live, we did a picture frame with it. And it just gives a really cool effect. And it's super inexpensive. I mean, this one's by Folk Art. It's super inexpensive. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So like I said, we're making a fall sign. And we're going to do a couple steps, but you guys will be able to recreate this on something that you have at home. And you can do it on a smaller scale. Using my tissue. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this. So it has to be dry. Taking some tea. It has to be dry before you put your next coat on. Okay? And as you guys have questions, Bill is watching questions, so you guys know you can always ask as we're going along. Or you always know I go back and I try to answer as many questions as possible. I appreciate you guys all hopping on. You guys know that, I hope. Okay, I'm going to just dry this as best I can. Trying to get that on there. We'll see how much it dries. If it's going to not look like it's drying, then I'll just move on to the next step so you guys aren't watching paint dry. I got my super duper dryer, which you have to be really careful with. Okay. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit.
Connie says, hello from Lancaster, Kentucky.
Oh, welcome. Yes, if you guys are newbies, just comment newbie. Bernie Bot would like to give you a welcome. And if you're a top fan, comment top fan, because I have a special surprise for you guys. Okay. All right, this is going to take a little bit to dry. So I'm going to move this to the side, and we're going to move on to the next step. So let me get that to the side. Let that dry a little bit. Maybe I should have done it sooner. Okay, my puppy pads, that's my trick. If you guys have puppies that don't use their pads anymore, use them for your crafting. Okay, so the next part that we're going to put together is, look at that, I got glitter. We're making a bow tonight, guys. If you have been following, you know I don't do bows. And I've watched tons and tons of videos, and I think I found one that I actually may be able to attempt. So, okay, so the letters we have from Michael's, and we're going to spell out fall. But for the A, we're going to use that famous Dollar Tree leaf. So that's what we're going to use for the A. So that's what we're going to be putting on the board and making a fall sign, all right? And then we have paper. So I think if you're a crafter, you're probably familiar with decoupage, like using Mod Podge and doing all of that. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to do paper on the letters. But I thought, because I really like that burlap look, we're going to do burlap on the leaf, okay? So we'll do this while that's drying, because you definitely want to stay tuned for how that crackle looks. Let's see if you guys can see what I'm doing. Trying to get it close. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take this string off, obviously. So this was from the Dollar Tree. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take a marker and we're going to trace out the leaf. Super easy. And if you don't want the burlap, you know, put your spin on it, just pick some paper. I think Hobby Lobby right now has buy four papers for $1, which is super cheap. Okay, so we're just taking this and you're just tracing it out. Super easy. Okay. All right. See how easy that was? So thanks for hopping on, guys. All right. So now we're just going to cut this out. And then we're going to use some Mod Podge to get it secured to the board. So, and I really like the papers that I used. Has anybody started their fall decorating? Are you guys getting some pieces up or doing anything? We're kind of doing it in stages. If something's up, something's not up. We went shopping this weekend. We got some things. Okay. I know it's kind of quiet. I think Bill's checking on the dog or something. All right, so this is super easy. I can't see comments, so.
I'm coming.
Okay. I just feel like I'm talking to myself.
Ashley says a little late, but hey.
Hey.
Watching from Oklahoma.
Welcome.
Somebody just said, Donna said, mice are moving in my house already.
Ooh, it's that cold?
Oh.
Oh, wow. We are steaming hot here still.
Mary
in Florida.
Harper said she didn't say all, but fall decks are up.
Oh, wow.
Debbie McCoy is from Ohio.
Welcome. So yeah, I'm happy you guys are hopping on. We're doing this project today, and this is going to be something that's going to lean against, like on our buffet. Like I said, the size of it, I thought originally was going to go outside, but Bill was like, no, I don't think it's tall enough, which it isn't. So I think
Sandra
it's going to be
said, hey,
fine.
from Idaho. Becky said, where did you get the sheets of burlap?
The sheets of burlap I got from, I want to say, either Walmart or Michael's.
I think those were from Walmart.
These are from Walmart, right?
And they're already pre-cut, like.
Well, it's like a big sheet of it.
Yeah, like a roll.
Roll
but
of
not
it,
like,
yes.
Not like when you go to Michael's or any other stores where you have to have them cut it. It's on the huge roll, and then you bring it up to them like the rest of the family.
Right, exactly. So if you go to Michael's or Joann's has it where you could go into the fabric section and you can get it cut. But I want to say if you go into, it's like the wedding section, believe it or not, in Walmart, they have some. I think they have some with lace and stuff too. But
Phyllis said it was 97 in Kentucky today. She said,
holy cow.
who wants to decorate for fall and that?
That's true. That's true.
Barbara's from Gulfport, Mississippi. We got a hey from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, welcome,
That's
guys.
Rhonda.
Welcome.
We're hot in Georgia.
Yeah, I think majority. Even my daughter, she's up in Illinois, where we're originally from, and she said it was like 90 degrees. In Blooming, I always say it wrong. Where's Annalise?
Bloomington Normal.
Normal, yeah.
She goes to ISU. Illinois State.
Okay, so that's what we have. So we have this cut out, and then we're just going to take some Mod Podge and put some on there. Let me get that. Where is my Mod? Okay, there it is. It's covered. Okay, so this, again, you can get at Michael's. I love using it. I realize I have bottles and bottles and bottles of it because I always go to the store and I think I ran out. So, super easy. Just take your foam brush, put it on your surface. And if the edges are going to be a little more than the leaf, then I can cut it off later. I have glitter here from the bow stuff.
Lori's from the panhandle of Florida.
Oh, wow. Welcome.
Donna said, I'm originally from Illinois.
Oh, nice. What part of Illinois? Okay.
Laura just said, I almost forgot to tune in.
Oh,
But I'm here
Hi,
now.
Laura.
But I'm here now.
That's awesome. Yeah, so if you're new, please comment newbie. I'd like to welcome you. We typically do lives twice a week, and we're here Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. So.
Sue Campbell just said, "Go Redbirds. I live in Normal." Yep.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, I'm going to get some of this
Donna just
black.
said she's in Sandwich, Illinois.
Actually, I'm going to do it this way.
Carol, I don't even think Carol knows where Sandwich, Illinois
I
is.
don't.
No.
Oh, well, that's south.
Yeah.
That's south. I know where that is.
Southwest, maybe, Donna?
So you guys saw that I had that black marker on the outside of it, so I just flipped it over. It's fine. So you just make sure that you seal it down to the wood very tight, and then you take another layer of the Mod Podge and put it on top, and that seals it. But I love Mod Podge.
Paul is a newbie from Illinois.
Oh, welcome.
Laura just said sprinkled with honey.
Yes, our saying here on Be Inspired is spread the honey, and we so appreciate that. We do.
That's the S word.
That's the S word that gets us out.
That gets us out to all your friends and family that
Yes.
you know want to see this.
Yes. So thank you. Is that Mia?
Laura just said it's 90 degrees in Illinois today. Yeah.
Yes, that's what Annalise, my daughter, was saying. She's like, I'm dying. She's like, it was 65 on Sunday, and then all of a sudden it went to 90. And that's what I have to say. At least here we kind of know what we're getting.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's always hot.
It's hot. And we'll be hot for the next, 2 months?
A
Yeah.
month and a half. Maybe.
Month and a half.
But
And then it's
Middle of
gorgeous.
October, but it's really hot now.
Yeah. And my brother is getting married this weekend.
I think somebody was from the Panhandle. Who was from the Panhandle here?
Yeah, somebody was from the Panhandle.
Panhandle. Lori's from the Panhandle. She said hi from the Panhandle. I'm guessing it's hot there too,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Lori? Hot.
I think all of them with anybody in Florida.
Sandra Cook says hi from Niagara Falls, Ontario,
Oh, wow. Welcome.
Canada.
That's awesome. That's what I love. I mean, there's so many. I mean, can you imagine that? I think that's what I love about Facebook. You know, where can people from how many states get together and craft?
Donna just said Sandwich is close to Aurora. Yeah, so
Oh, then I know where Aurora is. Yeah.
Donna,
Okay.
I was in Huntley, so that's just I think directly north of all of that, like Sandwich, Huntley,
Yeah.
Algonquin,
Yeah.
Huntley, Algonquin.
That's all
area.
north. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so we
then,
have this, and then what I could do is I can go back if I wanted to and trim it, but it looks fine, right? You guys agree? And this will dry, and that's what's going to seal the burlap to the letters. Okay, so we're going to move on to the F. So I got this paper from Michael's. Again, you can use whatever you want. I just thought it was really fun. So let me get...
Keep spreading that honey.
Yes,
That
thank you
count
guys.
just jumped up. We were just at 80 about a minute ago, and now we're at 115.
Oh, wow,
so
awesome.
keep going, spread that honey. We appreciate it. That's what keeps Carol going, just so you know.
I love it. Like I said, Be Inspired is, we just launched the blog. It's all DIY crafts, everything from crafts to doing home projects and things like that. And I have always been a crafter, and I absolutely love it. And to be able to come on here and share it with others has just been
Shannon
so great.
said Missouri was also hot. I'm assuming today, yeah, because everything was kind of hot today. Ashley Vasquez, she is our official counter. She said 120 viewers.
Nice.
Melissa said heat index in North Georgia today was 103.
Oh.
Yeah, I think ours, we might have had you
Okay.
beat a little bit, Melissa, but it was right around there, and it's hot.
Yes, I agree. So now what we're doing is we're cutting out the letters. It's important, if you're cutting out your letters, to flip it the other way, because what's going to happen is when we move it back this way, we're going to have the paper going the right way. If you do it the opposite, if you do it this way, your paper is going to be reversed. I got some Mod Podge on there.
Ashley, I don't know if that was a question or not, so I'll just say it out loud and Carol can answer it. But Ashley said, spread it to another craft page.
Oh, awesome. Thank
So
you.
I don't know if you did or you're going to, but yes, that works.
I
If you have
appreciate
any other craft pages,
Yes.
everybody that's out there, if you guys have any other pages that you think
That
that this
allow
should go
that.
to,
That
that
allow
allow this kind of,
Yeah.
crafting, allow Carol in the crafting.
Right.
And then Donna
Right.
said, I'm referred to as a damn Yankee in Kentucky because I came and never went back. Yeah. Kentucky's nice. That's a nice area. I don't know about
I've
where
never
you're in
been in Kentucky.
You've driven through it before.
Well, driven through it
You've
is
driven through Kentucky before.
not in it. Not like visited it. Right?
I don't know where you're at, Donna, in Kentucky, but it's nice.
Because sometimes when people say like, "Oh, I've been there," no, if you've driven through it, you technically haven't been there.
Rhonda said, shared the honey.
Thank you.
Barbara said, 95 today in Gulfport, Mississippi. No sign of cooling off yet.
Ooh, no sign
And
here
she's
too.
a newbie,
Oh.
but she's originally from Buffalo, New York.
Welcome.
Barbara spreading the honey. Kim,
Just making me think of all the places I haven't gone. Haven't
Yeah,
been to
right.
Buffalo, New York. Haven't
Niagara
been
Falls,
to Mississippi.
Ontario.
Nope, haven't been to Niagara Falls, Ontario.
I think really the only place you've been is Illinois and Florida.
No, I've been
Kim-
out of the country.
Kim just said, I love making the items you make.
Oh, thank you.
And that just brought a huge smile to Carol's face.
I actually want to tell you guys, so on the page, you can share, to the page. I love seeing your creations and everything. When you guys message me, you don't even know how much that makes my heart sing. And if you aren't following us on Instagram, please follow us there. We do a lot of behind the scenes stories on Instagram. But on Instagram, you can do a hashtag #BeInspiredMarket, and that will tag me, and I can see your creations. So I love that. So if you aren't following on Instagram and you are on Instagram, just go to Be Inspired Market, and you'll see the same photo that you see here on Facebook, and you can give us a follow.
Rosemary says, hello from Maryland. Karen says, sharing the honey.
Oh, thank you.
And then Donna said, I'm lightly seasoned newbie.
Like-
with a lot of smiley faces. Brenda said, hello from South Carolina.
Awesome. So with Mod Podge, it's really forgiving. I mean, you're just putting it on. That's your glue that you put on. You can see we cut out the letter. Isn't that fun print? And then you're just putting it back on and then sealing it. And this cardstock from Michaels is really hardier. When you use like tissue or napkins or something like that, you get more of the wrinkles. But when you use cardstock like that, it's perfect. And then you just go back and you seal it onto the wood. Well, I don't even know. This isn't wood. This is, I don't know what this is, like
It's almost
MDF.
like a particle board.
Like particle board,
MDF,
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, and that was from Michaels. But again, you can use this process on anything. They sell these letters at Walmart. You can, pick up some letters there. And you could do it on a smaller scale. The technique is the same. So, and when you put that top coat, then you can kind of see the bubbles coming through. So just take your fingers and smooth it out. I mean, if it's not a messy craft, it's not a craft, guys.
Judy said, hi from Nebraska.
Hello. So I'm going to put this one to the side.
Carolyn says, Indiana, watching and loving it.
Oh, awesome.
And Ashley says, love the pattern on that paper.
Yes, the pattern is really fun. I really like that. I like that distressed. So the L's, we're going to do, okay, so we got to do the L's backwards. I'm going to fit both of them in there. That's how I'm doing it. Okay, I'm going to do one at a time because I'll probably confuse. No, I'm doing it right. Yeah. So I'm doing it that way. You want to save paper, obviously. So let me do.
Rhonda said it's called chipboard.
Oh, it's chipboard?
Chip,
Okay.
Chip.
Okay, let me make sure I'm doing it. Yeah. Because otherwise we'll have a problem.
Angie says, newbie from Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
Welcome. All right, I'm going to actually cut it down here. So again, you're just going backwards with the letter, cutting out your paper, and then Mod Podging it to the chipboard. Super easy. I have that. So let me cut that out. So thanks, guys, for spending your Tuesday with us. So we do lives Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. And if you are new or you don't know, if you hit the video, you should get a bell on the bottom. And if you hit that bell, it'll tell you when I go live. I used to be able to send notifications for lives, but the ManyChat has, the Bernie bot, whatever you want to call it, has changed its rules a little. So I'm playing on Facebook's platform, so I will abide by the rules. So if you hit the bell, it should notify you when we're live.
Laura says, is the board called potato chip board or chocolate chip board? Yep, Laura, now I'm hungry. Thanks, Laura. Laura, thanks. Now I'm hungry.
Oh, or chocolate. That's funny.
Chocolate chip or potato chip?
I actually was thinking that today. We have chocolate chips, and we don't have that many.
No, we have no sweets in the house whatsoever.
We can't keep sweets.
You want to know what I had for a sweet last night?
What'd you have?
I love having sweets like before bed. Do you know what I had? I had a Flavor Ice Pop, like you'd give a 5-year-old in that piece of plastic. That's what I had.
I don't like those.
I had 2 of those while I was watching the very Brady renovation.
Oh yes, that
was
was fun.
TV. It was like the Brady Bunch. They're
renovating
the Brady Bunch house.
Yeah, the original, the house that was used in the show. Okay. So this, again, if you're just joining, we're doing a fall sign. I just have chipboard, chocolate chipboard, whatever you want to call it. Got mine from Michael's. You can get them at any craft store. You put a layer of Mod Podge on it, and then you put it down. And I'm going to sneeze.
Kleenex. Hold on. Well, don't blow your crafts all over. Maybe it's a tea break. You don't understand. She's been struggling the past couple days.
I have been.
I even told her, I said, you sure you want to go on?
And I do, because I do like that you guys know that we go on consistently on Tuesdays and Thursdays with some bonus lives maybe here and there. So I do want to keep to that. And then this weekend we're busy, so I didn't want to be like, okay, well, we'll move it or something. If I can't, I can't. You guys know that.
Lori just said, I'm eating dark chocolate covered almonds right now.
Oh, I could eat.
Are those from Costco?
Oh my God.
Because if you guys ever been to Costco, they have those dark chocolate covered almonds at Costco. They come in that plastic tub.
I could eat
the whole thing.
Yeah, we could eat the whole thing.
I'll probably have another Flavor Ice tonight. So.
So see how cool that is? So it stays on. And then what we'll do, once it's dry, so let it dry completely, and then you can turn it over, take your X-Acto knife if that bothers you, and cut it off. But don't work with it when it's wet, because you'll just have one big hot mess. So wait till it dries, it gets hard, and then you're able to,
Could I give a little tip on that?
You have a crafting tip?
Yeah.
Ooh.
On how to fix that. I wasn't going to say anything.
Fix what? What am I fixing?
The overlap on there. Do you want the overlap on there? You know how you can do it without the overlap? Do it with your marker.
Okay. Here's a crafting tip from Bill.
No. Ladies, are you guys listening?
All right, I'm listening.
Take a pencil that has a real thin point to it and trace it with that. Because right now, if you look how she's tracing it, it's because that marker's too thick.
Oh, so you could do that too.
If you use a thinner pencil, it'll be closer to the wood, so you won't have to.
You won't have that overlap.
You won't have to fold it.
That's a good tip.
So, you owe me. If you weren't so sick, I'd make me cookies or something.
So yes, if you use a thinner pencil or a thinner writing tool, you can get closer to the board and then be able to cut it out, and you won't have.
Lori just said she got those at Publix.
What? Publix has those?
Dark chocolate covered almonds. Where are you at, Lori? Are you the one from Pensacola?
She has to be if she has Publix, right?
Well,
they don't go anywhere.
I don't know, but I love Publix. Carol's like, I need you to go to Publix and pick up just some pepper. Yep, I walk out with a whole cart full of groceries.
Groceries,
Lori,
yeah.
Because if you guys know Publix, Publix has a lot of buy one, get one frees. And how do you pass up a buy one, get one free? Even if you're not going to use it, you still need it. It's
very true. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
I think Lori was.
Everybody good? So real simple, like I said. And I'm not, again, if we happen to miss a question or a comment, I do go back and answer. And like I said, if you follow us on Instagram and you create something, please hashtag us. I love seeing your creations.
Lee says, yes, Bill. I don't know. Chris says, go, Bill. It must have been on my tip.
Oh.
See, Chris says, go, Bill.
Yeah, he's been watching me long enough.
Lee says, yes, Bill. I'm assuming that's the tracing.
The tracing part, yes. Lee. Yes, that was a good tip. Oh my God, his head probably just got real big.
Oh yeah, it did.
from doing
Lori
the one tip.
Lori said she's in Santa Rosa Beach. I have no idea where that's at, but it sounds fun.
Yeah, anything with beach.
Santa Rosa Beach. It sounds like it's in California, but you said you have a Publix, so
Publix.
it's got to be in Florida, and we haven't been to that beach yet.
What beach?
Santa Rosa Beach.
Oh, we haven't.
Where in Florida,
okay.
Lori?
Okay. So again, as you get the paper, just take your fingers, smooth out the bubbles. Okay, so we're going to let that all sit.
Lee says, when is Bill going to do a craft? LOL.
We might add that.
And then Kim just said, good tip, Bill. She's doing perfectly fine on her own. LOL. I agree, Kim. She does pretty well.
That's funny.
Publix in South Carolina. What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, actually, I've thought of maybe doing a live with Bill and actually being the boss of him when it comes to crafting. Okay, I'm going to move these to the side. We're going to go back to the board that should be dry now. And we're really almost halfway there. Not bad, 32 minutes. Okay, I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to move the paper here. I'm going to move the letters so I can get those out of the way and let those dry. And then we'll do the board and put it together. Oh, and do that bow, which that might be another live in itself. Okay. So welcome, guys. And if you are a top fan, please comment top fan.
Is that dry?
I'm going to dry it some more
Still
with the
looks
thing.
wet.
I know. I should have did it maybe before the video, but it's fine. If you comment top fan, Bernie Bot has a surprise for you. Okay, let me get this dry. So this was, if you're just joining us, this is basically a back of a picture frame, and I painted it black, and then I painted a coat of crackle on it. And now we're going to paint white over it. Let me get that dry. So you got to make sure, and I'll get this more on screen so you guys can see. You got to make sure your bottom coat is dry before you apply the next coat. Has anybody worked with crackle before? I know, like, it was popular like I said, I've been crafting forever, and I remember it when I was much, much younger, but it's kind of making a comeback.
That thing gets really hot, so maybe not too close.
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right. She knows. Donna said, sounds like he's learning things from you.
Yes.
Yep.
After watching for so long.
Debbie said, looks great so far. Lynn says, I love crackle.
Oh, that's awesome.
All I can think about now is chocolate chip cookies and dark chocolate almonds.
You're funny. I think there's like 4 cookies left. I can eat a row of chocolate chip cookies like no problem. I could just keep walking in the kitchen, pop one in my mouth. Okay. It's almost there, guys. And then we'll...
Deb says, hello, Carol.
Hello. Yeah. Okay. I think it's good. Yeah. It's dry here, dry here. Yeah, it's good. And be careful with this thing. This is a heavy duty. I didn't realize how heavy duty it is. And
yeah.
I actually have Where is it? I have a scar. I have a scar from it. That's how heavy duty it is. Okay, let me move this out of the way so I can get more of this on here.
Laura said, I can see Crackle coming back with farmhouse decor.
Oh, yes.
True.
That's kind of what I wanted as far as like even with that frame that we did. But this I thought with the Crackle was kind of like, I don't know, I thought with the fall and everything, that's kind of what I just see in my head. Let me get another paper plate.
Phil can do a cooking show and Carol can do crafts.
Ah!
That would be a perfect show. Carol's trying to get me to start a YouTube channel.
Yes.
But we'll see.
He keeps putting it off, and I keep telling him to just do it.
We'll see.
Just do it.
Nobody would follow. Nobody's going to follow.
They'll follow.
Who wants to follow my life? The life of Bill.
See, that's the name of the channel. There you go. Okay, so now all I took was the Waverly chalk in white. And now I'm going to take my paintbrush. Okay, what you need?
Nothing.
Oh, he's just making sure it's not burning.
It was on the plastic.
What plastic?
On the clamp.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
See? Okay, so now I'm just taking the Waverly chalk in white, and I'm just taking a brush, and I'm going to slap it on.
Phyllis said, while you're doing that, she said, I heard you can use Elmer's glue instead of Crackle. Let it dry just till tacky, then paint. Same results.
Yes, I have heard that too, Phyllis. The only difference, though, and I'll be honest with you, from what I've seen or heard, you have to hit the glue like right at the right time, like doing it. And honestly, the Crackle medium, that bottle, which is 8 ounce, wasn't expensive. Like it was, I don't even know how much it was, a couple dollars. So it wasn't too much. And it, it's foolproof because it works every single time. So I'm just taking the white, and you guys can see like areas.
Sandy said, I just jumped on. What am I missing?
We're making
jumped
a
on
fall
and I missed
sign.
what you're doing. You can always go back, Sandy, and watch too, but she's making a fall sign with Mod Podge and
some letters.
Chocolate chip and potato chip letters. That's a joke. They're not that. It's chipboard.
And I almost forgot, and I apologize because I'm like talking and I'm just painting and stuff. What's important when you use the patina or the Crackle is, you notice how it's going back and forth? You don't want to do that. You literally want to take your brush and you want to do one big swipe. You don't want to go back and forth on it because that's just going to disturb everything. So just go, like, grab your paint, grab lots of paint, and then just pull it down.
We got a
Because,
lot
like,
of,
right there, you can see it.
We got a lot of do it, Bills. Do it,
Do it.
Bill. I'll follow. We would follow you. And then Donna and Kim said, I will. I don't know what that means, I will. But
I will follow.
I think I will follow, but I'm not sure. I'm going to wait to see if their response is a little different. And then Lynn said, you would be surprised.
Yeah, exactly.
That looks
That's
cool.
what I said.
That crackles fast.
That crackles very fast, and that's why
Watch
I
out
said
for
it's
that puppy
important.
dog,
It's important not to go over it. So, like here, I want to make sure that I get the paint on. But once you start, it starts to crackle immediately. You guys can see that on camera. You don't want to go over it because you're just going to have one big hot mess. So grab your paint and just swoop down and do that. But I thought it was going to give such a cool finish to this. Again, I'm not trying to touch the parts that were already done.
Stephanie LeBeau just joined.
Hey, Stephanie. One big swoop. Get down to the things.
Donna said, yes, follow you. Kim said, yes, I will follow you, Bill. How do you even know? You guys don't know what I would be able to put out there.
Yeah.
It might be the cheesiest thing you've seen.
Okay. Let me get here. This
All you
is like
hear
a
is
little
my
more.
voice.
You hear your voice, right? They want to see the.
And a few Instagrams.
Yes, if you follow us on Instagram, you get a little more stories on Bill. So this is like the areas that are black. I'm just trying to get more of the white in there. But I'm being careful not to go over the crackle. But look how fast it crackles, you guys.
Yeah,
like
that's fast.
instantaneous. There I go.
Kim said the crackle looks so nice already.
It does, right? It like adds a different look. And I'm not going to play with it. I mean, I'm going to play with it, but I want to make sure it's enough coverage for me. Like, see it?
And see, when she first started doing it, if you can look at the top while she's finishing kind of doing that.
I'm not going to play with it anymore because
Okay.
at this point,
if you look at the
letters-
top, there's those little rivets at the top. At first, I'm like, you're going to use that with the rivets? And she's like, yeah. And I go, I don't know about the rivets. She goes, no, that's what makes it cool looking. She
Yeah.
goes, it makes it look even more rustic, like it's a piece of wood with still nails in it.
Yeah.
Or
Doesn't that look cool? Look how fast that crackles, guys. And the more crackle, so again, if you want these big crackles you saw before, I was just pouring the crackle on there. Just do a thick coat and let it dry and then go to your next.
Lori said, wow, that does crackle fast.
It crackles fast.
Oh, Lori,
It's
just
such-
keep eating your dark chocolate almonds.
It crackles fast. So that's the cool part. I love it. We did, so again, if you're new, make sure you guys hit the video and follow. We did a picture frame. I looked today and I was so surprised. We've done 100 lives already. So there's plenty of DIY videos to catch up on.
Who's ever putting the mad faces, don't put a mad face.
Oh,
They don't like the mad faces. For every mad face, put a
heart.
But yeah, if you put a mad face, that's not good. Those are mad faces.
Aw.
Facebook doesn't like mad faces.
I don't like mad faces. Okay, so, all right. Get to what we're doing. But yes, if somebody's doing that,
Ashley says she
give them
doesn't
some
have,
hearts.
Ashley says she doesn't have Instagram.
Okay.
Donna said, doesn't matter, I'm sure you'll be fun to watch too.
All right, let me clean up here. Okay, so again, this was black, crackle, white. That's it. That's it.
Lori said, sorry, Bill.
What?
I think about the dark chocolate almonds. And,
Oh, yes. Now we definitely have a craving for that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to dry this up a little, and then I'm going to bring back the letters, and we're going to get this thing together.
And Lynn said, while you're drying, she said, I still see mad faces. I guess if you don't like it, I don't...
Get up.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but if it's not your cup of tea.
Unless there's something. If there's something that we're doing, then,
Yeah, if there's something that we're
say it.
doing wrong, or you don't like the way we're talking, or
Something.
I don't know, we have 88 people watching right now, and at one time I think if Ashley's our official counter, I think there was over 125.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Lynn just said, and most people love reality shows, so no matter what you're doing, I'm sure it'll be great. I added the great part, but
No, that's
Ashley said
awesome.
it does look very, very good.
I figure it looks kind of, like I said, it's got to me, I don't know. I mean, this is a good finish to do if you were doing and I'm not into that, so if you are, that's great. And that, what am I trying to say? Like Halloween, if you did this into a scary sign or something, that crackling is perfect for that.
That's what you're walking up to on Halloween,
Yeah.
right? Like a haunted house
Yeah.
type of thing. But
So it's got that
Lee
look
says
to it.
that is looking awesome. She said, I love the crackle. That's Lee said
Yes. So
Lee.
now we're going to go, let me get my camera so you
that. Ashley
guys can
just
see.
asked, before you do the
Oh.
next step, Ashley just asked, what kind of heat gun is that?
The heat gun is a Wagner heat gun. And I got it from,
Amazon.
I did get it from Amazon.
I'm sure you did. They're here every day.
They're here every day. Okay, so this is kind of what we're going for. You guys can see. I figure we're going to do the leaf on an angle. It's going to kind of hang off, and then it's going to go like that. You guys can see that, right?
Kathleen said, I only see sad faces. I didn't see the sad faces, Kathleen, but we don't want sad either. We want the hearts and thumbs up.
All right, that's a little wet. I'm getting some paint, but that's the look, so you guys can see. That's what we're going for, okay? And like I said, this is pretty hefty with the letters and stuff, so we're just gonna lean it against the wall. And if it doesn't work where it leans, then Bill's gonna figure out a way to make it work.
The easy way to make that work is just put 2 pieces of wood behind it, just
Behind
to
it,
stiffen it
yeah.
up. That's it. But again, other than the letters and the leaf, we're using things that we already had in our home.
Yes, this backing is a backing of a Goodwill frame that we actually just used the glass in the frame for. So we used the glass. You can't get it open?
No.
No.
Keep talking.
Okay, Bill's trying to get, so we're going to use, for something like this, I like to use 𝐸6000 because it's just going to sit on there better. So he's trying to get that done. So while he's doing that, let's work on the bow. Okay, so the bow. I'm not a bow maker, okay? I have people that tag me in bow video after bow video after bow video. Refab, Brooke Riley is my business coach. I love her bow. I've done that one. I have tried it. It's very easy. But I wanted something bigger for this one. So if you follow 𝐦𝐨𝐿, she has a video and she does bows. So that's whose I'm going to attempt to do. Because I don't have my own kind of bow. And who knows, that might be my goal, is to come up with my own bow. Oh, thanks, honey. Okay, so you have different types of ribbon. This is the ribbon that we're going to be using. And let me get that closer so you guys can see me. It's 2 strips of ribbon, and it's 18 inches long. Okay, and the important part is that it has to be wired ribbon. This is all actually Dollar Tree ribbon, except this was Michael's, and I figured burlap was going to add to it. So what I'm understanding from this bow is you take it and you do it half like that, okay? Then you take another color and you fold it in half like that. Okay, this is, I'm going to attempt this. Another one. You take it and you fold it, so you're folding it like this, okay? And you're scrunching, we'll get it all scrunched together, actually like that.
Barbara says, love it. Lori says,
awesome.
love it. Diane says, love it. Lindsay says, oh, this is so cute. I love this.
Thanks.
Sandy says, I love it. Barbara says, beautiful. Paula says, really cute with a maple leaf.
Oh, awesome.
And then Lynn said, run it under hot water. That's what I have to do. Lynn, I just went outside and got a pair of pliers and just twisted it off. But at first, I put it in my mouth and held it with my teeth. That didn't work.
That didn't work.
I was waiting for my tooth to crack.
Okay, so we're basically taking the ribbon, folding it in half, and we're going to cinch it all together with the twist tie, okay? And that's going to be our little bow. We're going to fix it once we get it cinched, okay?
Jean said, I love Brooke. And she said, y'all are both awesome.
Oh, thank you.
And then Laura asked, do you think you could do this on a piece of laminate flooring? Would the crackle work on laminate flooring?
It should. It should. It should.
Do you need help?
I think these are too small. Yeah, these are too small. Okay. Can I get some raffia?
Here.
Just the raffia is fine.
You can double those up.
How?
You guys want to see a little technique how to make a tie wrap?
Okay, so these are tie wraps.
But they're too small.
They're too small.
So here, this is my debut. Am I on camera?
No.
How come?
Honey, just do your hands. So we just have them like this. Okay, they're all cinched together. Oh, is that how you did it? Okay,
Oops.
and then cinch it. Are you doing it?
Yeah. Hold on. Hold tight. I don't want to get a cold. I'm pretty close to her.
You're not in the video.
Sorry, here.
So he's making the tie back.
So basically, all I did, I took 2. I'm going to leave that one there. I took 2, and I took it like this. I'm not used to being on video.
Honey.
I'm getting embarrassed.
Honey.
And then I push this through till it locks. But don't push that one all the way through. Don't push this one all the way through, because then you're going to wrap it around and cinch this one, and then pull that one tight also. You got it?
Yep, got it.
So you're
Can
going
you
to
get it
actually
around
pull
there?
both. Oh, I got to do all of this?
Yeah, just do it. See, I can't. I need 2 hands to make a bow.
I just asked her if she needed help.
Okay, and cinch it really, really tight.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Really
You got to
tight.
give me a little. You got to give me a little loving around here, though. Hold on.
You got it?
I think so. Hold on.
Okay, that's
And then
perfect.
cinch this one too. Hold on. And then those you can cut off.
Okay, and then these are going to cut off. Get the scissors.
There, you guys got to see my hands.
And then you're going to play with it. So you're going to take it and you're just going to keep pulling your ribbon out until you have what looks like a pretty bow.
Jean said, all right, Bill, with thumbs up. That's what we like. Laura said, Bill, can I get your autograph?
She did not.
My head is getting huge.
His head's going to get
I might have to go out for ice cream tonight.
Honey.
And some dark chocolate almonds. You
That
watch. That will be on Instagram tomorrow.
Yes.
That will be on Instagram.
So as you guys can see, you're just going to keep playing with it until you get what looks like a bow. Okay? No, it's probably not the best. And I'll play with it some more. And then I got to cut some of this off.
Trying to keep up with comments here, guys.
Okay. I get some of
It's
this.
tough when you're doing a live. You know, you have to get your hands in there, and then you have to come back to watch comments.
I just don't know why.
Oh, listen to Ashley. Put 2 twist ties together. Really, Ashley? Ashley, come on. Like I didn't have that figured out. I'm just kidding. That's a great idea, Ashley.
Oh, see?
2, that's what we did. We put 2 together and just
All
made
right.
it bigger.
And then you can take your ends. This part I do know.
Ashley said she uses those bows in her garland.
Oh, do you? See, that's awesome. Like I said, I'm still perfecting. I have a lot of bow making, and I'll play with that more. But you guys get the idea. You just keep playing with it. Use different material. But if you follow Junk to Jewel, she's got a video. I will show you what I do know, and I will admit what I don't. So, but that will be my goal this year, is to be better at bow making, because it just makes it all prettier. Okay, let's go back to this.
Thank you for spreading the honey.
Thanks, guys.
Lynn just spread the honey.
Okay.
Don't forget, if you're a newbie, comment newbie.
Yes, we have a welcome
And if
message.
you're a top fan, comment top fan.
Yep. Okay, so now I like using 𝐸6000 when it's something this heavy. So we're going to glue this on.
Jean said, you're multitasking very well. You rock, Bill.
All right, and then you space it out to wherever you want. Before 𝐸6000 takes a little bit to dry. You can mix 𝐸6000 with hot glue if you want to make it even stronger, but 𝐸6000 is pretty fierce.
Debbie said, way to come to the rescue, Bill. And Ashley, give credit to Ashley. Ashley had it too. Ashley had it figured out. But yeah, it's very easy. Just take 2 twist ties, zip them together. Just don't pull them pull the one tight so it's up against the other one, but then they'll cinch together when you wrap them around what you need to wrap around and zip it. Jessica Jeffrey said, newbie.
Oh, welcome. Okay. And then this is all still drying.
Keep spreading that honey, too.
I'm fine with the overlap. I think it looks fine. But the crackle finish, I love. So again, you can do this, on a smaller scale.
Do you think it would work on a piece of laminate flooring? I don't know if you ever answered that today.
I think it should. You would put your base coat, and then, so the base coat is basically going to be the color that pops through the crackle, and then put the crackle, and then I would, and then put the main coat over it. I think it would work. I don't think there's...
Donna just said, I have to go back to the beginning. I just can't wait.
Yeah, there's nothing on the bottle that says, it just says base coat surface, let dry, apply medium, apply contrasting top coat. It doesn't say, only use on wood or only use on certain materials. So I would try it.
And then Lori said, thanks for the tip. She said, didn't know you can mix 𝐸6000 and hot glue.
Yes.
Are you using hot glue also?
I'm not, but you can. If you wanted to make it even more sturdier, you can definitely mix the two together. So, all right, let me just make sure it's even. And the one thing with 𝐸6000 when you're working with the bigger projects is because it kind of gives you a little more room to move it. It doesn't
Gives you a little time.
It gives you a little time, if it's a little crooked, you can kind of shift it a little. And with hot glue, you guys know, it just glues it down.
And if you've seen Carol's hot glue gun, that's probably not the best thing that she should be working with.
All right. And now we're going to try to see how we're going to attach this bow.
Jean said, spread the honey.
Yeah, I'm going to have to play with the bow. I'm not too keen, but that's kind of what you're going for. So the bow in the corner, and then the fall.
And then Donna said, she said, Bill, you're a saint and a perfect husband. I can't get any attention from mine unless it has to do with his 55 Chevy truck.
Oh, jeez.
Now, give him some attention on the 55 and then have him come in and he gives you attention on the...
On the crafts. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to play with the bow some more, but you guys can kind of see. So hearts, you guys liking it? I love the crackle in the back. I love the bow on the side. And then the leaf, that's just, I love the burlap and then that look. So again, this is just going to be something that we're going to lean up against the wall and it's just going to hang, it's just going to be in our buffet area.
But we're going to let the 𝐸6000 dry.
Yes. So right now we're just going to let the 𝐸6000 dry. I'm going to play with this bow until I can get it, but I think this looks good so far.
And Laura just said, I have so much old laminate panels that people left in the house I bought.
Oh, I would try it.
Try using it. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
Try using what you have. For real, you guys don't understand that Carol saves everything. She saves everything. So we replaced some ceiling fans. Let me just tell this really quick.
Oh.
Because it is getting late. But we replaced some ceiling fans in our house, and they were old. They were old. They were old. Let's just say they were old. So I'm up there replacing them, and I got everything in a box, putting back in the new box that's garbage. Carol walks in the room. She doesn't even look at the new fans I put up. She looks over and she goes, ooh, what are you going to do with those blades? I go, they're garbage? She goes, no, they're not. I go, what? She goes, no, they're not. So now they're stacked up in the garage waiting to be used as a
For another project,
She
exactly.
literally saved the blades off the fan. And she already had an idea of what she wanted to do with them. Before she even carried them to the garage, she was going, oh, I think I could do this. I wonder, would this work if I did this? What if I had it this way?
Yeah.
So.
No, I love repurposing and everything else. So.
Deb says, love, I don't know what that is. Love Carol. And she said, Bill, you're great.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Everybody loves it. There's tons of hearts, Carol.
Oh, good. Good. I'm happy. And as you guys know, I always go back. I post a finished project so you guys can see. Make sure you guys give the page a follow. Check out some other live videos that we've done. We'll be live on Thursday. Not really sure what I'm doing yet, but I'm sure it's going to be a fun one.
That is a fib because she probably knows exactly what she's doing.
I have some ideas, so we'll see.
Sandy just said try pulling the loops to the side in the center. I'm assuming the bow. To the side and the center.
Oh, and the side like that.
Oh, and then it puffs it up. Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, that does work.
And kind of keep playing with it.
Great idea, Sandy.
Thank you.
Sandy, that's a great idea. That's what Carol really likes about this page, too, is how everybody interacts with everybody else. Yeah. I'm sitting here reading comments, and you guys are talking to other people. You're, like, talking amongst yourselves.
Oh, that's so awesome.
So it's kind of cool to see, and I know when she goes back, and she likes looking back at the comments too. So Jean said she is absolutely a great crafter. Sometimes it's hard to read these comments because I look at a computer all day. So Laura said, Bill, a crafter's brain is always creating.
That's true. That's true. Your mind just keeps going. So, but okay, well, that is it. Again, I will share the finished project. I appreciate you guys spending your Tuesday with us. And thank you for all the hearts and likes and for the spreading of the honey and stuff like that.
Gwen said you could staple it on.
I could staple it on. Yes, that might be an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely be playing with it. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all your guys' tips. Make sure you guys are sharing your projects. Head on over to Instagram. That's where we do some behind the scenes stories and some crafts that you might not see here live. And thanks again. And we will see you on Thursday.
Hold on. Donna just said, I bought a bow making kit and I'm on pins and needles waiting for it to get here. Well, don't poke yourself.
That's funny.
But no,
that's funny.
Good, so.
Yeah, we'll be improving on the bow skills for sure. So, all right, guys. Again, we will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.